off, running right. And stretching it out toward the sideline, but the defense gets to him. He'll be taken down for a loss. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Back to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
Here's the punter now, as he is on to kick it away. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here. These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see it completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
The home team's offense about ready to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
3rd and 3.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short game.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
He'll drop to throw. Trying to set up the screen, but it is not there. He just had to spike it. It's incomplete, and it'll bring up 4th down. Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This will be a 48-yard attempt. Little's kick is good. And his guys will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. His throw left side is complete. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. He'll look to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. A pickup of 12 yards. That's enough for a first down. Back to the air one more time. He runs with it. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll look to throw. And he will take this one across into the end zone for the touchdown. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
No problem there on the extra point, and the visitors move out to a 7-3 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes a return from the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The home team's offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. Trailed by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. So the decision has been made, and they will send the field goal unit out. That one is good. And the visitors go out to a 10-3 lead.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat. And they are seconds away from halftime, all tied.
And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. Here comes Ford on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. It's a big one right there. 32 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
To the air now on 1st and the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. It's been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based.
And he'll take it on in. Has a touchdown. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. The PAT, up and good. And the visitors move out in front by the score of 17-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The home team's offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Motion man set right. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. We're about ready now for the punt, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, ball's on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
They'll look to throw again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll look to throw yet again. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Brooklyn.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That catch number 40 on the season for him. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. Through the contact, it's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing now from the gun. He pulls it in around the 5. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up, and they cash it in on 3rd and goal. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Next the score, visitors 24, our home team.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The home team's offense back onto the field for their next possession. Greg, sitting up here with you, this is not the same energy we saw from this team at the start of the game. How much has the defense kind of sapped it out of them?
Oh, I think it's a big factor in this game. And when you start taking the ball away at the rate that they have today, it takes a lot of the confidence out of the offense, and I think that's the body language that you're referring to. There is a lot of doubt creeping in to this offense, and it's almost becoming to the point where you don't want to be the guy with the ball because you're afraid you're going to give it up. And when it gets to that, man, as an offense, you're in trouble.
To number 15, Rome Odunze.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9.
At the 44-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the visitors are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And not a whole lot going to come from that one. To about the 39. Now he takes off. He's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the 47. Now a timeout for injury. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. The defense all over that. Met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks, and it sets up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
And a pretty good punt there. A fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And the turnovers have really been the story here. Take you back through the actually the lowlights in this one. Not a lot of positives when you have a 3-interception game under pressure all game long. The secondary feasting on his passes. Now a give on the ground, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him so we'll step aside. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now this looks like a design run. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll throw out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down. A sack on what likely will wrap up play in this 3rd quarter. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. On 4th down, out comes the punter, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Perhaps he didn't get all of it. Their catch is taken right around midfield. So now this team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. As we look back at some of the highlights of this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. It's done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Brooklyn.
They'll stay on the ground. Nice job finding the seam. A gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. 2nd and a yard. Here's a run going left. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. Whoa! And it looks like he's going to have that 1st down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too
Still
far.
1st down.
And it draws the flag. Back to throw. This one complete right side.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
A pass taken in by Johnson. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
And the Brooklyn 1st down.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Oh, the ball's out. The defense has got it. He gets free. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And he returns this all the way for the score. And they'll take it in for the touchdown. Greg, they were looking for that big momentum moment. And the defense delivers with the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself trailing, especially here in the second half, you're just looking for any spark, and you don't know where it's going to come from. In this case, it comes from the defense not only being able to force that turnover, take it back for 6, and start chipping away at this second half deficit.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here comes Ford on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A throw on the run is complete. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
This a must stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully. And that's where he'll turn it over to the offense. This team's offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. A toss left side, caught by his running back. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. A gain there of 11, and that will be a 1st down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Back to the air one more time. This one taken in by Odunze. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the visitors will take over here just shy of the 30.
These second half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And now at 1:52, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. From the gun, here's a handoff. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. To the ground, a first down run. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Now this defense will use a 3rd and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. They'll try the right side this time. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And this defense holds its ground. They stop him for no gain. And 4th down's coming up.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the visitors will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
At their own 30-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there, or just simple...
nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. So it's a win for our visitors. That is now 6 consecutive victories. They are making it look easy out there as they continue their winning ways. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.